my live YouTube. Hi, Wolf. Sorry, just mildly concerned for all of the sirens I hear. They're like near but far. They're like close but not. So that's why I'm concerned. But hello to Wolf, Alicia, Krista, and Ira. Good to see all of you. I hope you guys had a great week. Can you guys hear me? Is this thing not working? The mug is back. Yes, well, I like the mug. It's actually my favorite mug. Holds a lot of tea and is just great fashion-wise. Okay, so they passed by my house, which is good. Well, good. Glad to hear you're doing well, Alicia. I hope that goes for the rest of you as well. I only had those 8. And those are the only ones in the series too, so no more kitties. I'm just gonna make do with ones I have, and they're freaking adorable, and I already have some clips saved for them, so I'm gonna use those clips and make little shorts with them. Ooh, that sounds really pretty, Ira. Well, I'm sure you haven't been waiting long, Cryptid. It's only 6 after the hour. Good as I can be. I don't know why you've been waiting since 5, dude. Oh, it's 9, so I don't go live any sooner. In fact, I can't go live much later. Otherwise, I'd be like eking into the late hours, and it would be you'd see me falling asleep here at the desk. You guys have seen it a couple of times, but any later than this, it would be horrible. Same, Alicia. Pinterest is like my entire Pinterest feed is pretty much Levi and Aaron. It's lots of fun. Oh, poor Wolf. Oh, poor Wolf. I'm sorry, dear. What's going on with you, Cryptid? Oh, nice, Ira. Oh, God. god, I have to see this now. Oh, Ira. That show's actually really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. Just hear more sirens. Okay. Said you sent me something. Did you send me something? Oh, I do like that. I do like that. That was cute. Props to you, Cryptid. But seriously, it's good to know yourself that well that you can come out and say those things definitively. So good on you, Cryptid. Did not know about the ginger. Oh, I can't open it on stream? Okay. I wouldn't ask you, Wolf. I think it's just cool that you sent me something, but I mean, you didn't actually have to. Like, I have it out there for people to, but I don't really expect anybody to. But it's really nice that you did. Oh, nice, Cryptid. And Era, very cool. Yeah, that one I watched it when it initially came out, and then watched it after all the seasons came out after, and it was really good. I also like Blood of Zeus, which is by the same studio. It's essentially Clash of the Titans. No, whatever the one with Henry Cavill is, where he's the Perseus or Theseus. It's one of the Aces. But it's essentially that, but anime. Whoever killed the Minotaur, I think it was Theseus. That was my week. Not too bad. Just work. Got some fun house stuff. I guess I got a dryer, so I don't have to air dry everything, which will be nice. Heard a woo girl. And obviously edited that lovely bloopers video, which was fun for me. I'm sure you guys were like, God, not another one. And I had fun making shorts. As you saw, I made 4 of them today because I couldn't resist. Once I figured out how to do it, I'm like, and we're scrolling to the funniest parts of these videos just for fun. I have to say, the quality of my videos, at least in the camera wise, has improved greatly since I started with my iPhone 6. Oh, sorry, Wolf. Ooh, nice Cryptid. That's awesome. Thank you, Tech. I can't expect you to go if you don't know. Jesus. My family's doing well, Alicia. Thank you for asking. Love blooper. Oh, good. Mm. Fair enough, Wolf. Sorry, I'm texting my mother at the same time as doing this live stream and drinking tea, so I'm multitasking. Oh, I'm sure I'll like what you got me, Wolf. I would, Alicia, but like I said, I'm texting my mother, and I don't know when she's gonna message, so don't want those popping up on stream by accident. But you can oh, I might do a little compilation of what you've sent me so far and post it in a post on the channel. You could do it in the Discord too if you're on there. How I download the photos and I just create a post and upload them that way. Or for you, if you're part of the Discord, you can just go into the general and upload photos in the chat. There's a function when you go to enter a message that you can attach a photo to as well. Norbert. That was the name of the dragon era. My mother seems to be doing well. She had apparently a very busy week, and she's been helping my sister with my new niece. So very busy in that respect. But that's awesome, Cryptid. Congratulations on starting that channel. The little one is fine. She was born 33 weeks premature, but she's thriving. You can hardly, unless you knew, you looking at her, you'd never know. She's honestly tiny and perfect, and she's surpassing all milestones, and she's gained, I think, almost 1.5 pounds now. So she's getting up there. She doesn't even look like, she looks like a normal newborn. You can't even tell she was a preemie. Which is good. That's all we could ask for. Is that she's happy and healthy. That's wonderful, Alicia. Congratulations. Yeah, Ira. It's so in the first book it was Norbert, and then Charlie said they named her Norberta. Yeah, we're very glad that she's doing well. Very glad. Of course, Elise. Yeah. Hello, Michael. Oh, nice. Very nice, Cryptid. So are you doing like full-on character sheets for everybody, or did you come up with like your own way of doing it? I used to try to do that for some of my characters, just write out a bunch of stuff with them, but then it ended up becoming stories themselves. So I was like, okay, we got to stop this. Because you're just supposed to be writing likes and dislikes, not the whole backstory as to why they like this thing and not that thing. No. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Weather's been weird here. Primarily cold. Predominantly cold with some snow and wind. And I say weird because then it'll just like like the snow evaporates and then it's nice for very long like stretches of time. So I don't know. Oh, nice, very nice cryptid. Little S is doing very well. Yeah, she's doing really well. She's coming into her attitude, which, is expected of a 3-year-old. So that's fine. It's just frustrating at times because it's like I still see her as, not a 3-year-old, and then she's turning around and giving me this attitude like she's 14, 15. I'm like, no, this doesn't add up. You're not supposed to do this yet. Right, yeah, and then you, like, think on it and you remember stuff or you create new stuff and you're like, "Oh, I like this better." And then you're like, "Oh, crap, I have to, um, fix this and change that." Glimpse into the future. I know, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. There's a reason my mom said I should do drama when I was growing up because I had a lot of attitude. I've mellowed out substantially. Although I'm sure my husband would beg to differ at times. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alicia. I mean, I'd rather have rain, honestly. I'd rather have rain than snow. At least, snow's an inconvenience and can be quite dangerous. And then there's rain, and it's like, okay, rain just kind of is rain. I don't know. I know it can pose its own dangers, but I'd rather have rain. Right? It's like the weather has decided that it wants to be absolutely chaotic. It's like chaotic neutral. It doesn't benefit anybody, but it's just fun for the weather. Big freaking handle. Like I feel like the handle almost dwarfs or is a little too big than is necessary for this mug. And then I think about if it's any smaller, your hand's getting closer to uh the warm mug. So strange things you think about when you grab something at random. All right, Alicia. I think it wouldn't be the rain that you'd freak out over because rain is cleansing and washes things away. It's the mud. It'd probably be the mud that would drive him nuts. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Also, the visual is why I'm laughing. Did you not want me to laugh when you tell me something? Don't give me don't describe it. Just say something happened. I'll be like, oh, that's terrible. Don't describe it. Otherwise, I'll picture it, and the picture in my head will make me laugh. Given where he's from here, I don't blame him for having OCD when it comes to cleanliness. I think more people should have OCD when it comes to cleanliness. Imagine what the world would be like if we all had Levi's standards. This entire world would be so clean. It'd be amazing. Oh, that sucks. They all need therapy. Let's just be real here. Everyone in Attack on Titan needs therapy. There's not enough money in their budget for the amount of therapy they need. Aaron alone in just a month would wipe out any funds they had for it. So, yes. Well, thank you. I like this shirt. It's a good color, I think. I wish the camera would stop doing the weird fade out thing. I look all freaky and fuzzy like I'm from SD quality TV. I know, right? All the budget before it even can be considered for therapy goes to feeding Sasha to keep her from eating people. Yeah, the Power Ranger helmet's not going anywhere. It just sits on the desk. And this is Tech's desk, and that's my desk. So, and this is Tech, so it stays on his desk. He actually wants to get this because somebody made it. It was like the green Power Ranger suit, but with the white Power Ranger coloring. So there's gold, black, red, and white. It looked really cool. He wants to get that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got the helmet for it now. Go ahead and do that. You'd probably be super happy with it. I mean, yeah, Aaron needs it. Like I said, they all need it. Aaron especially, but Aaron in a month's worth of sessions would wipe out like the lifetime they saved up because that therapist would get their hands on him and nope. They were like, we need 6-hour sessions a day for this boy. Nope. Too much to work through. Because once they work through all the daddy issues, mommy issues, all that stuff, they'll reach it to the point where he goes, well, I hear voices. And I'm like, oh, God, we thought we just had a breakthrough. And now you're hearing voices. Great. She's a Titan. That explains how she can eat. She just doesn't turn into one. Right. For a bottomless pit, I haven't decided. Who remembers iPods? I do. iPods were maybe supposed to be like Walkman. They were to replace the Walkman. The Walkman just had cassettes. At least from what I remember, they had cassettes. And then obviously the iPod had downloadable music. And was a lot more convenient. So Aaron needs anger management class. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Again, like Aaron would wipe out the budget in one freaking in less than a month probably. He'd wipe it completely out. And they'd be like, well, what do we do for the rest of them? Even starving animals don't eat like sheep. What about Jean? Of all of them, he probably needs the least amount of therapy. Like he still needs therapy, but he needs the least amount of therapy. Because he actually had from what I could gather, he had a stable childhood. He had a mom who loved him and adored him, and the only bad that happened to him was when he got into the Survey Corps. And everybody who joins the Survey Corps needs some kind of therapy. And I mean, I can't even say because he joined them, he needs therapy because No, he was originally going to join the military police. He decided to join after he lost Marco. I think he needs therapy to help him deal with Marco, and then everything else after joining the Survey Corps. Everything before, he doesn't have any other issues from before that time. Welcome back, Cryptic. Congratulations. Very funny era. Horrible, horrible, horrible joke. I actually like Marco. I think that was bullshit. Yeah, honestly. I wish Marco had stuck around, or, I mean, turned into a shifter or something. I think that would have been better. I think what Reiner had Annie do was bullshit. I don't even think Reiner would have done. Well, I can see Reiner doing it because he had his weird little personality split. But I can't believe Bertolt just kind of went with it. Like Marco did nothing. They just went into panic mode, which was I get, but it's unfortunate. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's crazy, Wolf. I'm not prepared for when my oldest niece turns any age over the age of like 5. I'm not prepared for that. Nope. I'm gonna be like, no, she can't be. I can't have been that long. And I can't believe my brother is gonna be 23 this year. Like it barely registered when he turned 18. I'm like, no, you can't be 18 yet. You're still 10. No, enough of this shit. Marco and Sean. I don't think they were secret lovers. I think it just wasn't, like openly spoken about on the show. But I think everybody kind of knew. They never made a real secret. Like Historia and Amir, they never really made it a secret. They just didn't turn it into a hentai. Which, let's just be real, if this show were in any way like accurate historically, there'd be so much more fucking than Game of Thrones. It would be almost the whole plot would almost be lost to it. That's all right, Yara. That's okay. I think I've seen that one actually. Like I said, Pinterest, mostly Aaron and Levi, but sometimes it'll pull up other ships because I love Jean Marco. It's one of my favorites. That's insane, Wolf. That's wonderful, Cryptid. Congratulations. Very good tea. I just finished it all in one gulp, so I took a moment. But yeah, it's very good tea. It's I don't know if you what was it? Pure Leaf? That brand you can buy in this like on your way out of the supermarket in the coolers, I guess. They make little tea bags and I had a bunch of those and I made it. It's really good. I think my favorite so far, because I've been trying to do new teas, was this cinnamon orange that I had for a little bit. Oh my God. It was like drinking fall. It was wonderful. That's fine here. I graduated at 16. So yeah, that's fine. And now the child you raised is is how old you were when you got her. Like, damn. Just shows you how much time has passed. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for my niece to be like in her 20s. I'll be like, no, you're still a baby. Nope, go back. I'll do the same thing with my daughter. I'll be like, no, you think you're this age, but you're really not this age. Go back about 10 years and that's where you're supposed to be at least according to me. It'll be like that until I don't know. I'll just be like, no, you should be 10 years younger than what you actually are, or some cases maybe 15 years younger than where you actually are. Because this is how it is when you're around children, you just imagine them smaller because that's how you remember them, how you knew them best. Like with me, I can't believe my niece is in kindergarten, and yeah, that's just crazy to me. That's just no. That's just insane to me. Because I remember, like, I was there when she was born. I remember her being teeny tiny and could fit right here, and now she's off and up at kindergarten, got a baby sister, all sorts of things. Nope, doesn't. Nope, it can't happen. Nope. Right? Oh, I know. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful, Alicia. Yeah. It's crazy when you start thinking about the ages of stuff. I don't. I don't think about the ages of things. I'm like, it's preserved in my memory. That's good enough. I don't need to know how old it really is and how long I've actually known about it. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely forbidden, Wolf. Absolutely. They're not allowed to get older. Nope. They have to stay tiny forever. Or at least until we're ready for them to grow up a little bit. But we'll never be ready for them to grow up even a little bit. I know. That's one that was so like that one hit me hard when I realized that it came out in 2013 and it's ending in 2023. I'm like, this anime is 10 years old. And I remember when it first came out, it was a super hype. And then everybody was bitching because season 2 didn't come out for 5 years. And oh, they got season 2. And oh, they got season 3. And now we have season 4. And we got it all pretty quick. If you look at it, it took them 5 years to get a season 2, which was about 2018. And now we're in 2023, which is 5 years later. And we've had a new season of Attack on Titan pretty much. Yeah. It hasn't gone that long without another season since. It's like careful what you wish for because now the series is over. I felt like it took forever, but really, no. Just 10 measly years. I mean, if you want to look at one that took forever, like Full Metal Alchemist. Because then you had the first series and then they kept going, kind of like how they did with everything else, like Fairy Tail and stuff with filler. And then they like ended that and then a whole new series came out. And that series, like that one dragged for a bit because then they had the movies and everything too. So yeah, crazy. Or right? Pokemon has been up 20. Oh my god, dude, no. You don't want to think about that. I don't want to think that I'm older than Pokemon, and two, I don't want to think that, it's that old that Ash has been a 10-year-old for that long, and now he's finally turning 11. Right? Hello, Sky. Good to see you. Will I look after them? Sorry, Cryptid, did I miss something? Oh, will I look at them? Yeah, I'll take a look at them. Yeah. Oh god, dude, no. No. Pokemon can't be that old. No. What leap year was he born in? Right? That's like the only logical explanation. They went by his leap year birthday instead of his real one, yeah. I feel bad for like it's cool, but I feel bad for people born on leap year because you don't actually get to celebrate your birthday until it's 4 years later. It's kind of weird to think about. And then technically you don't really you still age, but technically you don't. It's weird. I may have. And all the beeping you're hearing is Discord. Let me turn that off. If I can find where to turn it off at. Here it is. Go away, Discord. So I'm a fan of, let's see. I've watched I'm a fan of Game of Thrones. I know about House of Dragons. Lord of the Rings I watched. Don't really know a whole lot. And Witcher I know because of my brother, because he read the books and played the games. I have not played the games. I have no interest. Well, happy belated birthday, Sky. Oh my god, Wolf, that's crazy. And he was a leap year person, right? Yeah, Cryptid. Like I said, I will take a look at them after stream. I think people just do it because it's like I don't know. What was I gonna say? I don't remember the word I was trying to think of. Not cliche, not kitschy, just kind of niche, I guess, because leap year birthdays aren't all that common. And as far as I know, I didn't know a whole lot of people with a leap year growing up, or the leap year birthday growing up. So I don't know. Yeah, I didn't watch The Witcher on Netflix. Like I said, I only know of it because of my brother. He read the books and played the games, and he would talk to me about it because it seemed semi-interesting then, but I didn't really want to commit to the series. And then when the show came out, it just wasn't for me. I don't know. Like Henry Cavill is a great actor, but there's just something off-putting about watching networks try to make movies and series out of video games. It's just like, can you just leave them alone, please? You know you're not going to get it right. So why do you even bother trying? I haven't seen one yet that was like, oh yes, I'm so glad they turned this into a movie or this into a show. Oh, that sounds awesome. Guessing you're watching Death Note? Oh no, I loved that one with Levi as the janitor washing Hanji. I thought that was great. That's definitely my favorite. The one where Erwin's offering Aaron to Hanji, I'm just like, but that was technically what happened, right? That was what happened in the series. I don't know why everybody thinks that Levi would grow up to be a janitor. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I get it, but I don't. It just seems too cliche for him. I knew it came out a lot sooner than what they're showing. Dude, let's not give them. Let's not put a death note between those two. Like, no, let's not do that at all. Aaron with a death note, no. Let's just not add that element to it because you know what would happen. Not saying Aaron has a god complex, but he does have a justice complex, and drill sergeant tell people how to clean. Yeah. Go right ahead and write it. Just say it. Like, if you think about it, that's just absolute destruction. It'd be just absolute destruction. Like, I don't even think, no offense to Aaron, but I don't think he'd be smart enough. Like, even if you put him in light, I don't think Aaron would be, he's too emotional. He'd be more like Misa and how, like, he thought it through, but then it just fell apart. Wow. I didn't know that. I thought every day was somebody's birthday. That's crazy. Now I almost want to have a kid on February 3rd. Just that's their only birthday. They're the only one with that birthday. That'd be crazy. You do that. You do that, Cryptid. I don't envy you that task. I actually did start writing. So I know I rag on it. Oh. It was nice talking to you too, Sky. I hope you have a great week and thank you for joining us. Right? Yeah, no, that's crazy to think about. Do you want to have yes and no. Like, I'm fine with just my one, but I mean twos. I've also thought about having another one. So yes and no. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I know I rag on the movie, but the Death Note live action movie. I actually started writing a sequel for it. Because I'm like, it had potential. You just had to do it right. And I started writing one, and I think I stopped after like chapter 3. I let Tech read it, and he's like, "You're gonna finish this, right?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm not in the same mindset as I was when I was first writing it. I think that's what happened in Death Note, Cryptid. Happy birthday to everybody who's born in January. Yes. And thinking about it, with the leap year thing, I wonder, were we really supposed to have a leap year every 4 years, or is it supposed to be every 2 years? And that's why it's a leap year. Because think about it, we have 365 days, and originally the calendar was technically 10 months. So you divide that out, and we roughly get like every month would have like 36 days or so with like a little bit left over. So were we supposed to have more, or did they just like, I don't know. But I'm just like, real, how did they calculate it? And were we supposed to have leap years like every other year? And that's why it's called a leap year, because you just kind of leap over the next one to the next one. I don't think Hanji has mind power on the Titans. Good night, Sky. I'm not a really fan of Undertale. I mean, it was a cool game, but I think it's kind of past its prime in a way. Like, everybody knows all the twists and stuff. They haven't come out with anything new to elaborate on any of it. So, and they were making that second game, but nothing really came of that either. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think L doesn't sit correctly because it actually does have some kind of cognitive thing. At least he thinks it does. And I don't think that L is interested in anybody that doesn't have his brain power. So that's why he was interested in Light. If Light had been female, I'm sure he'd have been interested. But as long as the mind was the same, he'd have been interested no matter the body. Thanks, Ira. Fuck you. Now I'm not going to rant anymore. Yeah, it is, yes. But she should have, she needed higher standards. She needed much higher standards. Plus Misa's annoying. Again, she just needs, um, yeah, she just needs higher standards. I don't know if it's before it was because of the invention of the light bulb or because people were like out in the fields from like from 4 a.m. until they pretty much dropped at the end of the night, and then they just went to sleep. I think that's why. Yes, I actually have thought of Levi as a cat. I'm like, what would everybody be if they were kind of like animals? Just based on that, I'm like, yeah, Levi would definitely be a cat, and Aaron would be a dog, and Hanji would be a dog, and I think Armin would be like a bird of some sort. And Mikasa would be a cat too. Oh, thank you, Wolf. I don't know why YouTube didn't let me do the poll with a picture. It would have been better, but I guess I could have made 2 separate posts, but that just seemed like excess. Yeah, she's asleep. Yeah, no, you don't hear her shrieking in the background, huh? Which I'm sure is a relief to the neighbors because she can, God, she can hit octaves. I swear only dogs can hear. Oh yes, oh yes. But like I said, I don't want her to grow up, so she can stay tiny. No, I think Kanji would be like a golden retriever or golden lab, something with like a lot of hyper energy. So cryptid. I want you to read L Changes the World. Because it's an alternate timeline where L1 instead of light, and it's really good. It actually does a better job of cementing how important light was to L, because L actually wore Light's watch the entire time after he died, and he refused to visit his gravesite because he didn't really want to believe that he was gone. He didn't want to admit to himself that he was gone. So it did a better job. That book did a better job of cementing their relationship. It's a good one. It's really good. I would agree, Ira. Oh, by the way, guys, I did find an interesting pin on Pinterest. Let me see if I can find it. Because remember how we were all talking about how Levi wanted to tell Aaron stuff at the end of the series, like in the end of the manga. I actually found the clip or the section of it. There it is. Let me adjust my lighting and stuff because I want you guys to be able to see it. And I'm like, you look at this and it's not oh my god. It's not like you wouldn't think it was just a friend or he was angry at him. Like, tell me, can anybody tell me that's platonic? Because I'm not reading it as such. So up to you guys what you think of it, but I didn't read that as platonic. I read that as there was something more, but I always read it into that. Oh, I'm sorry, Cryptid. That sucks. Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Ira. She might join the pirates. She would. But she likes mermaids too, so she might like hop around and do both. Knowing her, she would do both. Or she'd just be Tinkerbell because she's got the attitude for it. She'd be a freaking pixie. Oh, I did find a so we're doing con next year again, and I found a new cosplay I want to do with my daughter. It's what's it called? Miss Sachiko Sachikun, something like that. And the little ghost baby. And the reason I want to do it is because the little ghost baby looks a lot like my daughter. It's a little girl with blonde hair and like gray blue eyes. And I'm like, oh my God, this would be perfect for her. And it's supposed to be like a little 3-4-year-old ghost running around. And the woman in it has brown hair, brown eyes like I do. So I'm like, oh my God, this would be perfect. This would be a great thing. I could dress her up in this cute little white kimono with a little hat and everything. Oh God, she'd be perfect. I love it. I'm honestly doing it just to dress her up like that, but I think it'd be great. Hi, Angelica. Who likes enemies to lover stories? I think those can get problematic, Era. No offense to anybody who enjoys it. I find them like sometimes they can get problematic, especially if people do certain things as the enemies, and then like how the hell do you end up as lovers in that respect? Like I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Angelica. I really am. Ooh, not cool for so many reasons. That's horrible. I'm so sorry, Angelica. I really am. I feel terrible for your cousins. That it doesn't sound like it's an easy situation for anybody, but it sounds like it would be especially hard on them. I bet. I'm so sorry. I like that term, Mira. Sweet summer child. Hey, Angelica was almost a leap year, baby. Ooh, cooked that doesn't sound good. I mean, it sounds good, but I mean, for Aaron, does not sound good. Well, that's good, Angelica. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I love how everybody's like copying her name and putting it in. It looks great. I love this. It's so pretty. I know that sounds weird, but I just realized that everybody is. It's great. Ooh, wow. Not easy. What am I doing tomorrow, or what are they doing tomorrow? That's nice. I'm sorry, Angelica. Me, we have friends coming over, so hanging out with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be nice. Alrighty, everybody. That's okay, Angelica. You don't have to. You don't have to give us any explanation at all. Just know we're here for you. We really are. If you ever want to talk to any of us, so you don't have to. You don't have to spill your guts out on stream. I promise. I'm sorry, Alicia. I'll still talk to you on Pinterest if you want. I know, right? Yeah, Wolf. I'm sorry, Angelica. I really am. And that sounds awesome, Cryptid. Remember, everybody, if you need to talk to anybody, all of you, I think, met up on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. There's also the Discord, and now you have my Pinterest, so you can message me there if you can't get on Discord. But yeah, always willing to lend an ear and listen to you guys. Yeah, because stream isn't always the best place to air that out, just for general levels of comfortability. Oh, not good cryptid. I mean, good writing, not good scenario. All right, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun. I definitely had a lot of fun talking with you guys. Glad to see you're all doing okay for the most part. Glad to know that those of you who need help are getting help. I hope you have a great night, a great week, and I will see you in the next hangout. Bye-bye, everybody.